Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how I got this look for Mother's Day outfit and makeup. So please stay tuned, like and subscribe. Let's get this started. So I decided to use the Maybelline Lemonade palette, and you guys are going to see that this palette was extremely disappointing. So first I tapped into that pink color just to go into my crease, and I could not add any color, any pigmentation, and so I had to go into a darker color and still nothing. So here I dipped into my Morphe 350 palette, and that's like a beautiful like burnt orange. That Morphe palette, ride or die, I just always end up going back to that palette when I'm trying to do a makeup look. Then I dipped into the pink color and I started to add that on the outer portion of my eye and also the inner. So I decided to do a halo eye, something that I don't do often, but again, this is the year of experimenting. And so I just used my Morphe brush and I started to add and build up the color on the outer and inner portions of the eye. Also, heads up, I'm gonna do a video very soon, just like giving you guys an update because I have been so MIA, but there's a lot that's been going on, and so I wanted to update you guys on that. But I did want to get a tutorial out, a get ready with me, and so I went back into this Morphe palette. It's kind of hard to go back and forth. And I chose this like grayish brown color. Now, the Maybelline Lemonade palette does have a brown color, but girl, no pigmentation whatsoever. So I had to go into my Morphe palette. And again, I'm just building up the color exactly where I put the pink on the outer and inner portions. The key with this is to gradually build the color and blend as much as you can. You want the outer and inner portion to be pretty dark. For me, even as I was building up the color, I'm like, whoa, this looks like too much. But you will cover a lot of it when you do your cut crease with your concealer. And so you want to make sure that one, you're adding a lot of the color in the actual crease of your eye and that you're building it up pretty dark. If you're done and you're like, whoa, this seems intense, then you probably have done it correctly. Then I'm going in with concealer. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape with a very flat synthetic brush, and the key with this is you want to make sure you have enough concealer on your brush. I've tried to do this before and I tried to be like really neat, and I barely had concealer on my brush and it did not work. You want your concealer to be thick. The thicker or the more product that you have on that brush that you can pack on, the better. Then I just went in with my finger to the gold color that's in the Maybelline palette. I tried to do it with the brush and it wasn't working as best as I would have liked, and so I just kept switching back and forth between the brush and my finger. Honestly, I was just very disappointed with the eyeshadows in the Maybelline palette as a whole. Completely disappointed. So now what I'm doing is just going back into the pink color, which is probably my favorite from that palette, and I just started to blend out those edges because they were looking crazy harsh. And so I just went again and blended it out, inner and outer corner, and you just continue to build color. You go back into that dark brown. The key here, whoops, is to build the color with the same shadows that you were using, and the darker you go on the inner and outer portions, the brighter and the more vibrant the inner color that you applied looks. So again, just making sure that you blend everything out. You don't want to have any really harsh lines. Really, the only line that you want is the one that you created with the concealer. So here, I'm just dragging things in. I'm also making sure that I drag it a little further out from my eye. And again, just using the same brush, building up color. So now I'm done. I did both eyes and I applied mascara. My lashes look fake. I was so impressed with that mascara. That's a Dior mascara. I got it as a sample size when I got like a certain amount of points at Sephora. Also here, I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics concealer. This is in the color Birch. So originally, I thought that these colors were just way too dark for me. However, I love this color for just canceling out any like discoloration, especially now with my allergies. Wow, my under eyes are just really, really dark. So that concealer helps so much to balance out my skin tone. Then I am using my L'Oreal True Match in the color W4. I've used this so many times. I really just like how this sits on my skin. I will say it is not a very long wearing foundation. I can get a good 6 hours before it starts to separate. So keep that in mind. But I do love the finish of this. And again, I'm just gonna kind of go silent, a little ghost on y'all. You can watch what I'm doing. You've seen me do this in so many videos, and so enjoy, and I'll catch back with you. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. This concealer, this is the KKW concealer. I am so happy that I saw this before I stopped doing the voiceover. I have been using this concealer every single day ever since I purchased it. I am obsessed. The quality of the concealer is so good. It's full coverage. It doesn't leave my eyes dry. I love it so, so much. I love it. Okay, now I'll go ghost. Okay, here I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold. This highlighter is so beautiful. I cannot wait to get a tan and see how this is just going to glisten on my skin. This highlighter literally gives you that glazed donut look. I hate that term, but it really does make you look like a glazed donut. And so I'm applying this highlighter everywhere that I want to glow. It is the perfect gold color. Again, on tan skin, this is just going to pop so much more. It melts into the skin. It looks one with your makeup. I love it. Here, I'm using this L'Oreal blush. I forgot the name, but their blushes also go by the numbers just like their foundation. So this is for the W3 person. And I love it because it has like an orange ambery undertone, almost like a bronzer, which goes perfectly with the eye look. It's not too pink, it's not too orange, it's a nice neutral. And then here I'm lining my lips with a pinky brown lip liner. It's really nothing special. What I really wanted to focus on more was the lipstick color. So once I end up lining my lip, I'm using the Desi and Katie lipstick with the Dose of Colors collab. This one is No Shade. And it's a very, very nude slash pale color. It's great for this look, but I don't think I'm going to be able to wear it in the summertime. It is a very pale color, but I love it. It worked perfectly for this. And then here I'm just topping it off with a gloss because I want it to be a little extra. And I am setting my face with a Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. I really love this spray. It's so hydrating. I use it all of the time. And this is the finished look. So here is what the makeup turned out, or how it turned out. I think that it looks so good, so pretty. Again, that Maybelline eyeshadow, that sucked. But that in combination with my Morphe palette did the job. And here I am also going to go to my outfit, which I absolutely loved. And this t-shirt you have all seen before. It says Women Rule. It's from Forever 21. I actually tried to find it, but it's sold out. They have one that says Girls Rule, so I will try to link that below. Also, this oversized camo blazer is also from Forever 21. My jeans are also from Forever 21. And my shoes are from Shoe Dazzle. Love how everything came together. I love the Women Rule t-shirt with the blazer. Very like boyish, but also feminine at the same time. I love this combo. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please make sure that you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.